what if you could just get rid of the most boring, repetitive parts of your job? I mean, forever. Today, we're not talking about saving a few minutes here and there. We are diving into two incredible AI upgrades that, when you put them together, can totally change your workflow and free you up for the stuff that actually matters. So, does this feel familiar? You feel like you're just treading water in an ocean of busy work. You know the drill. You're researching content, then you're scheduling it, then you're painstakingly manually posting it to all your different social media accounts. It's so repetitive, it takes forever, and honestly, it's a huge drain on your creative energy. Well, guess what? There's a way to automate almost all of that. We're going to look at two specific AI upgrades that build a powerful system. One handles the creation, and the other handles the distribution. It's about turning hours of that mind-numbing busy work into just minutes of smart, focused work. All right, first up, let's automate the output. This is all that stuff at the very end of your process, the final mile. It's all the manual clicking, the copy-pasting, the scheduling, the constant switching between tabs and platforms that just eats up so much of your day. So, the solution here is a tool called Perplexity. But I want you to think of it less like a browser and more like a super smart assistant. It's an AI that can actually understand complex, multi-step instructions and then just go do them for you. It's literally designed to handle all that tedious legwork. So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, imagine telling your AI, hey, research this topic for me, and then following it up with, now schedule and post what you found across all my platforms. That whole sequence of events, which used to be your entire to-do list, now becomes a single automated command. It's pretty amazing. And we're not talking about some random, obscure platforms here. This automation works where you work. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and LinkedIn. And that's the key, right? A single tool can streamline your presence across your entire professional network. Okay, so we've automated the output. That's awesome. But that's only half the battle, isn't it? What about the input? The actual creation process. If you use AI to help you write, you know how frustrating it is to get the tone and style right every single time. And that brings us to discovery number 2. Just think about the old way you work with an AI. You're constantly typing in the same instructions over and over. Act as a social media manager. Write in a witty but professional tone. Our target audience it's exhausting. But with a new feature in Gemini called a gem, you do that once, just once. So what exactly is a gem? Basically, it lets you create a permanent profile for your AI assistant. You get to teach it who you are, what your brand voice is, and what your goals are. It saves all of those custom instructions, so every time you start a new project, it already knows exactly how to work with you. This quote really just says it all. I no longer need to repeat context or instructions. Just think about how much time that saves over a week or a month. It's literally the difference between hiring a brand new freelancer for every single task versus working with a trusted partner who already knows you and your style inside and out. And the benefits here are just massive. You're not just saving time on typing, you're getting a rock-solid, consistent tone of voice across everything you do, which is absolutely vital for building a brand. And by setting those rules up front, your messaging is basically perfect from the get-go. Okay, so let's put it all together now. When you automate the output and you systematize the input, you stop just using AI tools and you start building an AI system. This is where things get really, really cool. Let's see how it all fits. So here's the new system in a nutshell. On the one hand, you have Gemini's Gems. That solves the problem of inconsistent AI creation, which gives you back control and consistency on the front end. Then you have Perplexity, which solves the problem of all that repetitive manual posting. That gives you back your time and your energy on the back end. It becomes a complete end-to-end solution. And that really brings us to the most important question. When you automate the output and systematize the input, you're not just saving time, you are creating space. You're creating space for bigger ideas, for more creativity, for the work that only you can do. So with the entire process handled, the only question left is, what will you create?